Hey, how's it going? So we're back at it again with another Set Champs winning deck stream. So tonight I'm going to be playing my friend's Purple Steel deck that he won a Set Champs with on the weekend, and we'll see how it does. Last night I played Green Steel. We went 6-2, so we had 75% win rate. The deck did really well, so we'll see how this deck does. You guys, anybody playing in any Set Champs this weekend? Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, you?
Half good, okay?
Yep. Yeah, I'm streaming right now, just so you know.
Awesome.
Do you play in any Set Champs yet?
No, I'm trying to narrow down the deck for this Saturday.
I know that feeling.
There's too many decks out there right now.
Yeah, it's since the ban, it's been pretty interesting how there's so many different competitive decks.
Yeah. I like it, though. I like it.
Yeah, I think it's good. It's better than everything being red, blue, or blue steel.
Yeah. Half good, okay?
Yep. Yeah, I have it. I'm gonna put 2 back.
Okay. I'm gonna put 4.
Okay.
All right. Good.
All right. Good luck.
Think of friends for a broom and pass.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna Ink Snake and play Diablo and pass.
Draw. Think of Maui. Quest for 1.
Yeah, I'm not brave enough to do those kind of shuffles with my cards. Okay. Draw. I'm going to Quest for 1. I'm going to Ink Snake. I'll pay 2 to play Snake, pick up Diablo, and pass.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Sorry, I didn't eat for the last turn, man. I got a phone call, that's why I got distracted.
Yeah, you can ink a card to make it work.
There you go.
Okay.
All right. Perfect turn. Sorry about that.
It's all good. Yeah, this is Bill's list that he won on Sunday with.
You can broom correctly this time. Hardcast friends, draw 2. Plus for 1 and all.
Okay. Draw. I'm going to ink strength for 3. I'm going to play Giant Cobra. I will discard Diablo to gain 2 lore.
Okay.
And I will quest for 1 and pass.
Draw for turn. Ink a half shark. Go for 4 with rabbit to draw. Let's go ahead and trade snakes and pass.
Okay. All right, I'll do 3 for crab. Quest for 1.
Yes.
I'm gonna ink fox and pass.
Draw for turn.
We need to get some card draw cards
Shark.
here.
5 for Maui. Take out the Cobra. Quest for 1 and pass.
Okay, draw. Gonna inks me for 5. Play Elsa. I'll do crab into rabbit.
Yep. Draw.
And pass.
Okay. Draw for turn. Now he's gonna sing friends. Draw 2. How many cards in hand?
I have 2.
Ink a library for turn. Let's go with 6 for a Tremaine.
Okay. Get rid of crab.
Yeah. Wild in hand and pass.
Okay. Draw. I do 4 for goat, gain a lore.
Yeah.
Quest for 1. And pass.
Draw for turn. Mm-hmm. 3 for a library.
Yeah, without some card draw here, he's definitely gonna just out-resource us.
3 for Pan. Quest for 2. Nobody's on the library and pass.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna do 3 for Pete.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ink Giant Cobra for 3 we'll do strength on Peter Pan.
Yes.
Goat and Elsa will challenge the library.
Okay.
And pass. I have 0 cards.
Okay. Draw for turn, gain 1 for the library. 1 to move Maui to the library. Go ahead and take out Goat. I will draw 1. Quest for 2. Might as well want to move her and pass.
Okay. Draw.
Mm-hmm.
Elsa will take out library.
Yeah.
And I'll pass.
Mm-hmm. Draw. Good Diablo for turn. Quest for 2. Then we'll go with 7 for B prep.
Yep.
And pass.
Yeah, I figured he'd be prep, so I didn't play the Calhoun. Okay, we'll do 4 for Goat, gain a lore, and I will do 2 for Calhoun and pass.
Turn. No cards in hand?
Yeah.
Let's go 6 and 1 for 7. And pass.
Okay, draw.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do 4 for another Goat, gain 1.
Mm-hmm.
I'll quest with Goat, and pass.
Drop a turn.
Yeah, I figure you meant the Cobra. Yeah, we have a ton of card draw cards in here. We have like genies, rabbits, docks. Yeah, they keep just pumping out Chernodogs cards, but
For
if everyone runs Chernodogs because it's so good, then it becomes not so good, I think.
To get the Goat. I will draw. Make a library. Let's go 5 for an Elsa. Go ahead and exert Calhoun. Go ahead and take out Calhoun. Get back to friends. And pass.
Okay. Draw. Okay, we'll do 3 for Crab. I'll quest for 1 and pass.
Draw for turn. Crab is going to sing friends. Draw 2. Gain 1 for Maui. Elsa is going to sing friends.
Yeah, this
Draw
is definitely over. We don't have resources
Gain
here.
1 for Maui.
Didn't get any of our card draw cards.
Maui is going to sing A Pirate's Life. Gain 3. Bring back the Elsa. Take out the Goat. Five. Dragonfire. Gain 1. Ink for turn. And pass.
Okay, draw. Yeah, you got it. Good game.
Good game, man.
I didn't get any card draw cards at all that game, so.
Are you rocking any Finders Keepers?
No, not in this deck, but I have like 4 genies, 2 rabbits, docks, so it's like.
Yeah, that's what I'm debating on playing for Saturday. It's just I can't get a good grip on like the aggro portion of it whenever you're supposed to like take off.
Yeah, I mean, if you get card draw, you can just kind of keep dumping your hand, but I didn't get anything, so.
Are you doing the dock build or no?
Yeah, there's docks.
Yeah, 4 docks.
I'm running 3 dock, and because I'm also running rabbit, so I went down.
Yeah. Yeah, I just don't have the docks on me, so I wouldn't be able to play them for Saturday. But
Yeah. I mean, part of the purple steel draw, I think, is like the dock is so good because you can like fox or crab and play it again, or fox or snake and play it again.
well, that is true. Yeah. I might have to find some.
All right, good game.
All right. Cool.
Good luck in your set, champs.
You too, man.
Hello, 3 geese in a trench coat. That's not suspicious at all. Hello.
Hello, dude. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad.
I'm streaming right now, just so you know.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is half cut good?
Yeah, same for you.
Yeah. Do you play any set champs yet?
I haven't, no. My set champs is in 9 days.
Okay. Yeah, I have one that weekend as well.
I'm debating it, but I'm not sure if I'm going to.
Okay, I'm gonna put 3 back.
I'm gonna put.
Well, we got some card draw this time. Trying to learn Blurple,
Full
keep
back.
losing. Blurple, I think overall is a pretty good deck, but there are some matchups that it isn't great in, like Steel Song really beats Blurple up. All you gotta do is make sure you just always draw the bell and popsicle and you'll be fine. Jason, this is the first game with the deck that you just saw, so I'm only 0-1 right now. But we got some card draw this time. Alright, you ready?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, good luck.
You too, man.
I'm going to Ink Fox, and for 1, I'll play Diablo and pass.
Yep. Draw for turn. Inca Cricky. Play a Lilo. Pass for turn. I cannot hear you talking, my friend.
Oh, sorry. I was muted. So
That's fine.
I inked a goat, played Smee, quest with Diablo, and pass.
Okay. Draw for turn. Inca Tramp. Play 2 ladies. Your turn.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna ink Pete for 3. I'm gonna play a Pete, and I will quest for 3.
Yep.
And pass.
Yep. Tap turn. Draw for turn, sorry. Inkagogo Tamago.
Yeah, we're playing against some
For Merfolk.
Chernadog variant, but no
And
4 health
Piglet Poo
characters
Captain.
yet.
Request for 2 with Lilo.
Okay.
Pass for turn.
All right. Draw. I'm gonna ink Goat for
Yep.
4. I'll play Genie, draw a card. Pete is gonna sing Strength, take out Piglet.
Yep.
Smee will hit Lilo. He's gonna
Yep.
die at the end of the turn, so I'll just take him off now, and then I'll quest for 1 with Diablo and pass.
Yep. Draw for turn. Play another Piglet. Quest for 2 for Merfolk. And I'll pass the turn.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna quest for 1. For 3, I'm gonna play Fox, pick up Diablo. Fox is gonna rush Piglet.
Curse
Or
Merfolk.
sorry, Curse Merfolk. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna discard the Diablo.
Yep.
I'm gonna ink Crab. For 2, I'll play Doc. He's my last card, so I'll just draw 2.
Yep.
And then I will quest for 3.
Yep.
And pass.
Draw for turn.
Well, Fire the Cannons is a nice draw here. It's going to help us on our next turn, probably.
Pay 1 for a Fred. Pay 2 for a Flynn.
This is just like super aggro, but we're ahead on lore because he's not questing. And he won't quest with the ladies because they're not boosted with Tramp yet. Guess he's going for
Quest for 5. And pass the turn.
Okay. Draw. Right. We'll do 4 for Rabbit. Draw. I'm gonna ink Mickey.
Yep.
For 1, we'll do Fire the Cannons on Flynn.
Yep.
And then Fox will take out Piglet.
Yep.
Pete will take out a lady, and Genie will take out a lady.
Yep.
And then I'll quest for 1 with Doc and pass.
Yep. Draw for turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got 3 ink. Chernabog.
Nice.
Quest with 1 for Fred. Pass a turn.
Okay.
Oh, I shuffled. Sorry, I shuffle my cards into my deck.
Yeah. Draw. Okay. I'm gonna do 4 for goat. In a lore.
Yep.
Fred's a 1/1, but you gain 2 lore if I challenge him. Is that how it works?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll challenge him with Doc,
Yep.
and then I'll quest for 3, 4, 5, and pass.
Yep.
So I should just
Drop
win
down.
here because he doesn't have lethal, and we do. We probably only can remove like 2 characters
think
at
you got
best
it.
here.
Yeah. GG's.
All right. Good game.
Game, dude.
Yeah. Good luck in your next
Good-
one.
Cheers, dude. See you in a bit.
Hey, you can find the deck list on my Dreamborn creator page there. It should be one of the decks if you click on the link. So you took... Alright. Bill is just sandbagging. He's keeping his realist a secret. Well, I have a genie right here. Alright, this calls into question your entire win. We need a deck check on his winning deck. Yeah, judge, deck check on Bill. So we're playing Purple Steel tonight. This is Bill's winning set champs deck list from the weekend. So I'm trying it out on stream to see how it does. So if you're just tuning in, we're 1-1 so far. The first matchup was against Red Purple, and we didn't get any card draw. So we'll see how it goes. But last night I played Green Steel discard, and I had 75% win rate with my friend's set champs winning deck list there. So we'll grind out some games and see how it goes. I think that Purple Steel is obviously like a good meta deck, has well represented at pretty much every tournament. So we're going to see how we do with it. Yeah, Sailor's list, I did look at that list. I mean, all the Green Steel discard lists are pretty similar, I think. Can I win a game with puppies? Seems unlikely. The stream is challenging enough because I have to play. It's already challenged. Yeah, I think that pretty much everybody has stopped playing red blue except for like a couple big names. Not to say that the list is bad, but people just don't seem to be having that much success with it at set champs from the lists that I've been looking at. It is good into Steel Song, and Steel Song is still really popular. So maybe red blue would be okay.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Not too bad, you?
Oh, pretty good.
Is a half cut okay?
Yep, that's fine. I'm streaming.
Ah, cool. Oh. I'll get rid of 4.
Okay, I'm gonna do 1.
Okay.
Alright, good luck.
You too.
I'm gonna ink Mickey, and for 1,
Yep.
play Diablo and pass.
Draw.
Yeah, Turnidogs can get under it, I think, but they could maybe tech for that a little bit, because I think that at the top end, they're really good into Turnidogs because of like Sisu and
Sale.
Brawl and
Pay
some
1
of
for
the
pub
removal.
school. Draw. And then I will play Bell for pub school. Up to you.
Okay, draw. I'm gonna ink Goat. I will do 2 for Calhoun, and I'll quest for 1 and pass.
Yep. Draw.
So he's playing Blurple.
Ink Maui.
No, playing red blue
2 Sapphire Coil
with items. Okay,
and pass.
all right. Draw. I'm gonna ink Crab for 3. I'll play Giant Cobra. I'm gonna discard Dock to gain 2 lore,
Yep.
and I'll quest for 1 and pass.
Draw. I think Brawl will give -2 to Calhoun. Pay 3 for Sisu on Calhoun. And pass.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna quest for 1. For 3, I'll play Fox. Pick up Diablo. We'll sing Strength. We'll take out Sisu.
Yep. Nice.
And I'll pass.
Cool. Draw.
Yeah, the Maurice Workshop is interesting. I think that it's a deck that can beat things like red purple
Sail.
because it gets too
Full
much
Scrooge.
value out of the items, and it doesn't. Certain decks just can't interact with the items, so they just kind of win by flooding the board if you can't get under them and win really fast. I think that purple steel can get under. Oh, hey Amanda. Yeah, we're trying out purple steel. This is Bill's set champs winning list. Draw. Okay. I'm going to do 1 for Diablo.
Yep.
2 for Doc. I'm going to discard my hand, which was a Twin Fire, to draw 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll quest for 2.
Okay.
And pass.
Draw. 3 for Maurice's Workshop. We'll ink Tamatoa. We will give Giant Cobra -2 attack.
Yep.
Scrooge will take out Giant Cobra.
Yep.
Bell will trade with Madam Mim. We will then pay 1 for Bobsicle. Draw. Pay 1 to draw from Maurice's Workshop. And then so I'll play just 2 cards in hand, yeah.
That's right. Does Zan have a workshop list? Is that what you're referring to, Phoenix?
Bell by popping the Popsicle and pass.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna ink Cobra for 4. We'll play Goat, gain a lore.
Yep.
And then I'll quest for 1. And pass.
Yep. Draw.
So I'm keeping the dock up here in case we hit
Pay 3 for
fox
Maurice's
or
Workshop.
snake.
Pay 1 to draw from the other Maurice's Workshop. I will ink the Queen. Scrooge will take out Diablo.
Okay, I'll draw.
Quest for 1. And pass.
Okay. Draw for turn. Alright, we'll do 4 for Rabbit. Draw. I'm gonna ink Cobra for 1. We'll do Diablo.
Yep.
We'll trade with Scrooge.
Mm-hmm.
I'll gain a lore. And pass.
Draw. How many in hand?
1.
1. Two Sapphire Coil. 1 to draw from the first Maurice's Workshop. 1 to draw from the second Maurice's Workshop.
I don't know what my favorite is yet. So far, the most successful one has been Tyler's discard list, but we're only on game 2 with this deck, so I don't know which one's the best.
Quest for 1 and pass.
Draw. I'm gonna quest for 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pay 1 for Chernobog's followers.
Yep.
2 for Snake. I'll pick up Doc. 2
Nice.
for Doc. 0 cards. I'll draw 2. and pass.
Cool. Draw for turn.
Yeah, so we got a decent situation
I will
here.
ink
'Cause we got
Maui.
more bounce for our
We
card
will
draw.
give -2 attack to Madam Mim. We will pay 8 for Sisu.
Sure. I'll draw for Rabbit and Diablo.
Yep. I'll then quest for 1 and pass.
Okay. Draw. Okay, I'll do 4 for Goat, gain a lore.
Mm-hmm.
And I ink Mickey. I'll do 2 for Snake, pick up Goat, gain a lore, and pass.
Draw. Quest for 4. Eight Tamatoa. Bring back Popsicle.
Uh-oh, this guy's scary. So if he has Dime, he can quest for like 10 next turn. Plus
Ink
what he's
Sapphire
got,
Coil.
so yeah, he'll have
Pay 1 for Popsicle.
game
Draw.
here.
Pass.
Okay, draw. We'll do 4 for Goat. Gain 1.
Yep.
Do 2 for Diablo and Chernabog.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I can't stop you from winning here, but we'll trade with Bell.
Yep.
And pass.
Draw. Pay 1 for Vitalisphere. 1 to draw from the first Mage's Workshop. 1 to draw from the second Mage's Workshop.
Alright, well it seems like he doesn't have Dime, so that's a good sign.
Hmm.
Yeah, I agree that the meta being diverse is good. The ban really made it more interesting. Oh no, the puns have started in the chat.
Quest for 7. 14. Bring back Popsicle.
We gotta find a way.
How many cards in hand?
I have 1.
Hi. Sing. Be prep.
Okay, I'll gain a lore and draw a card.
Yep. 1. Popsicle. Draw. Pay 1 draw for first Mage's Workshop. And I will pay 1 draw for second. And then
Oh man. Well, I don't know what we need to
ink
draw
the
here.
Queen.
Giant
4.
Cobra maybe.
Raya and pass.
Okay. Draw. Okay, we'll do 3 for Crab.
Mm-hmm.
1 for Chernabog followers. 2
Yep.
for Doc. I'll discard 0 to draw 2. And pass.
Draw.
Oh, yeah, this is... I mean, if we don't win in, like, the next turn, he's just going to be able to win.
Quest for 2. Hmm. Three for Fishbone, One the draw from the first Mage's Workshop. One the draw from the second.
Like, he's got to have like 1,000,000 cards in his hand at this point.
Ink Greatstone Dragon. We'll give -2 to Modern Crab.
Yep.
We'll pay 3 for Sisu on Modern Crab. We will then Fishbone. This with Raya. I can ready Raya.
Yeah, I think that she only readies other characters, so like not herself.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, you're right. My bad.
It's all good.
Sapphire will give -2 attack to Chonabogs.
Yep.
I'm gonna pay 3 for another Sisu on the Chonabogs.
Yep.
We will pay 1 for Pulp School, draw.
Alright. We need to top
And
deck
we'll
the
pass.
giant cobra here. Alright, draw. Alright, well, it's over if I don't win this turn, so let's gotta dig. We'll do 4 for Genie, draw. And I ink library. We'll do 3 for strength. We'll take out a Sisu, I guess.
Yep.
I think you're gonna win anyway, and then I'll quest for 1 and pass.
Draw.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Lorcana Goons. We're testing out some set champs winning deck lists. I'm doing a purple steel list that my friend won set champs with over the weekend. Hey, I've been a follower of you for a long time, your YouTube videos, so it's nice to see you in here.
5 from Merlin's card bag. 1 draw from the first Mage's Workshop.
We're getting dunked on by items right now.
Yeah. 1 draw from the second. Quest 3. Ink Tamatoa, Fishbone, this, 7 for B prep. And then I'll tap 4 my items to play Scrooge. Get Mage's Workshop from that.
Yeah, this is crazy. Alright, we need to top deck
I will
this giant
pass.
cobra, like ASAP. Alright, draw. Alright, you got it. Good game.
GG's.
I needed to hit another giant cobra, I didn't.
Nah. I was getting close there though, I'm not gonna lie, it was scary.
Yeah, that was a crazy close game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't coming for a while either, so. Alright, great game.
Alright, you too.
Yeah,
GG's.
cheers. Well, hey, I'm glad you've seen my content. You know, I appreciate all that you've done for the community. And yeah, I just started streaming last week. So before that, I was only putting out YouTube videos, and now I've started doing the live streaming. So I started streaming on Twitch and YouTube just to see how it goes. I'm actually having a lot of fun. We're testing set champs decks. So we're 1 and 2 right now with this deck, but that item deck, I thought he was just gonna win before, like, the turn before that, but there was still a little bit of hope. However, yeah, no way to interact with all of his items, so that list is pretty crazy. Once you get a couple workshops going, and it's like every time you play an item, you just like draw more cards and then you wipe the board. Yeah, it's an interesting list. Maybe somebody more adventurous than me can run it at set champs this weekend. Amanda, maybe you can convince Josh to run it, since he loves red blue. Hello. How's it going?
You're the first person I played today.
Sorry, what was that?
You're the first person I played today.
Oh, cool.
So,
I gotcha. You good with half cut?
yes, of course. I'm gonna do 5. Oh, I'm also playing with 4 proxies. Just to let you know, and they're reverse Lorcana cards, and they're just they're like actions. So
Yeah, that's totally cool. Yeah, I like your playmat.
thank you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I found the picture online, and then I found like on Amazon you can not Amazon, I like Etsy. You can find someone to customize it for you. You just upload the photo.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. I've thought about making a custom one. There's some designs that I like. I'm also really excited to see some of the new franchises and if they'll give them playmats.
Yeah.
Like a Goofy movie is my favorite Disney movie, so I really want them to embrace Powerline.
I'm pretty sure they are. I feel like that's going to be for sure a playmat. I hope it is too.
Yeah, I mean, it'll probably be hard to get because everyone will want it. I mulled 1, by the way.
Oh, sorry, say it again.
I mulliganed 1 card.
Okay, gotcha. I think I did 5. I think I did 5.
Yeah, it's all good.
All right. So
Yeah, I'm also excited about
start.
Darkwing Duck. That's
going
gonna be next year, though.
I'm gonna ink a Smee to play a
Yeah,
Diablo.
Goofy's on the sauce. Draw. All right. I'm gonna ink Mickey, and we'll play Chernobog's Followers and pass.
For some reason, half your screen I can't see. Oh, I gotcha. Is you're doing like is your screen I can't see because it's like a private thing?
Yeah. So I'm streaming, and that I have my hand like laid out so the people watching can see what I'm playing.
I get you. I see. And the Mickey you inked, was it the gray 1-drop Mickey?
Yeah,
So
the food fighter resist guy. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. All right, let me go ahead and I'm going to. What do I want to do?
I mean,
I'm
Goofy is pretty lanky. We can't all be as buff as you,
for
Phoenix.
Calhoun, I'll quest for 1, and I will pass.
Okay. Draw. An ink library for 2. I'll play a Calhoun. I'll quest for 1, and I'll banish the Chernobog to draw a card. And pass to you.
All right. Draw the turn.
So for everyone who's checking out the stream, we're running a set champs deck that won over the weekend. One of my friends won a set champs with it, so we're playing his deck on stream to see if I'm as good as he is with it.
I'm gonna quest for 1 and pass.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna ink a goat for 3. I'll play a Pete and pass. Just want to see if I can snipe the Calhoun here, so I don't have to trade my Calhoun into it.
The library. I'm gonna pay 3 for a library. I'm gonna pay 1 to put my Diablo in here, and then I'm gonna quest for 1, 2, 3. Go to 5. I'm at 4 ink. I have 1 damage, and I'm passing.
All right. Draw. gonna pay 3 for Crab. We're gonna buff Calhoun. We'll do 6 damage to your library.
Mm-hmm.
Pete is gonna sing Strength. We'll do 3 damage to Calhoun.
Okay.
I'm gonna Ink Giant Cobra, and for 1, play Diablo. And pass.
Alright.
So the library changed things, so I couldn't deal with the characters as much, but I wanted to get the Calhoun off the board, and I wanted to start working on getting rid of the library. We'll see if they sack the Diablo for the 2 cards here or not.
I'm going to quest for 1. I will quest for 2. And I will pass.
Yeah, I think they should have sacked the Diablo and got the extra cards. Alright, we'll draw. Okay, Pete is gonna sing Strength. We'll finish off Goat.
Mhm.
Is Smee at the library?
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Okay.
Crap, I forgot to get my lore for location.
You can add it now. It's fine. It's like a mandatory trigger, so
Okay.
Crab is gonna go into Smee. I'll buff Diablo. Diablo's gonna finish off the library.
Mm-hmm.
And then Calhoun will take out Diablo. I'll gain 2 lore.
I draw 1.
Pay 4 for Genie. Draw a card. And I'll pass there.
Draw for turn.
So they're quite far ahead on lore, so I don't really want to leave them with anything. So that's a little inefficient to have to like sack the crab
I'm
like
gonna
that.
eat one
But I
followers.
also didn't want to give them any extra card
I'm gonna
draws.
pay 1 for Diablo, 2 for Gathering of Knowledge, get 2 lore.
Uh-oh. Burn. It's
2
not good.
for Doc, draw 2. And I will pass.
Okay. Draw. Okay, so we'll quest for 5. I do 4 for Goat, gain a lore. I'm gonna Ink a Fox and pass.
Draw for turn.
Just have to hope they don't get too much burn or anything. We really need
I'm
to
gonna
draw an
pay
Elsa
3
here.
for Pete, 2 for Calhoun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 15. Yeah, I gotta quest. I'm gonna quest. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I'll quest for 2. And I will pass.
Okay. Draw for turn. Okay, Calhoun will take out Doc. Gain 2. And a quest for 5. For 3, I'm going to play Fox. I'm going to pick up Pete. I'm going to ink Pete. For 3, I'll play a different Pete. And Fox is going to take out Diablo. And we'll pass.
Drop a turn.
Yeah, so we got to make sure we play a Pete here to block the Gathering Knowledge. And obviously they can get 3 lore, but hopefully they don't have Goat Bounce
Take
or
out
Cobra.
your Diablo.
Yep.
Go to 16, 17, 18, and then I have the Giant Cobra. And I'll discards me
Nice.
to get the 2 lore. Yeah.
Alright, good game.
Good game.
Alright, good luck in your next one.
Yes, thank you. You too.
Well, they had the Cobra, so not much we could do there. Feel like they were on a very similar game plan to us, but they went first and they definitely went faster, and nothing we could do to stop the Cobra coming down from hand. She like curved out nicely, and then like she played Doc as her last card, refilled, and set up the finish there. We needed an Elsa so we could take care of the unexerted characters. Would have been our best way to deal with that board state. Hey Xeon, if you click on my link in the chat above for the creator page there, the deck list is posted as my most recent deck there. It's the purple steel list. So this is a deck list that my friend won set champs with on the weekend. Yeah. The Gathering Knowledge, definitely she was on like a full aggro, like aggressive burn package, but not much we could do. Because I think if we don't quest there, like we bounce the one exerted character and we quest with only the genie, then we don't get in lethal range. It does stop them from getting the extra lore off Calhoun, which kind of buys a turn, but if we're not in lethal range, then it doesn't matter, right? So we needed to be able to follow up by winning on the next turn. How come I'm not playing the deck that I think we all know the reason that I spent my entire weekend getting annoyed by Chernadog, so I just don't want to put myself through that agony again. Also, I don't know who at Ravensburger loves Lady and the Tramp so much, but why are they printing so many crazy Lady and the Tramp cards? Like, this deck is gonna literally just be filled with Lady and the Tramp cards. Hey Larry, it's going okay. We're 1-3 right now, but we're turning it around. I feel like this is gonna be our low. We're gonna get back to 50% now. We're trying out a purple steel deck that won set champs over the weekend. Hello. We'll give it a minute and see if they come back. Yeah, that's how my face looks every time that I open the camera app and it's on the front-facing camera by mistake, and it like scares the crap out of me. I'm like, oh no, I didn't come here to see what I look like. Yeah, I mean, what's the fun in doing the test page? Just go all in, see what happens. Okay, well, I tried to disband the game so I don't do the win-loss thing, but he didn't reply, so I'm just gonna have to take it. Maybe. If I can even. We're being held hostage by Pixelborn. Alright, we gotta relaunch. Alright, well, let me claim the victory this time, so we're free. Oh, actually, do that. Hey, it didn't even count that win. So we're still 1-3. Yeah, maybe this deck just beats Chernadogs, and that's all it needs to do, Bill. Because we also beat Chernadogs with it tonight. That's our one win. Doesn't need to beat anything else. Just needs to beat the onslaught of Chernadogs. There was 2 Chernadogs, I think, locally. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, you know, just playing some games. I'm streaming right now, just so you know.
Yeah, sure.
Half cut okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Also do I have cut?
Did you play any set champs yet?
Yeah, last weekend.
How'd it go?
Didn't went well. Went 9th on both. So
Just outside the promo, that's too bad.
Yeah. How about you?
I played in 2 on the weekend. I got 4th, or like top 4 in both.
Okay, nice. Congrats.
Thanks. Yeah, it went pretty well, but like I went undefeated in Swiss both days, and then both days I lost to a deck that I beat in Swiss. So
Oh, that's unlucky.
yeah, and they were both. It was Chernadogs both days, so now I have like PTSD for Chernadogs.
Okay. It's getting worse with the next set, I feel like.
I agree that it's crazy that there's more like crazy cards coming for it.
Yeah, the support seems really strong. I'm doing 4 new cards.
Me too.
So 3. I'm playing some proxies in here, by the way.
That's totally fine.
Okay.
I think that Purple Steel is decent into Chernadogs because you have a lot of removal, but you also have evasive, so you can, like, if you get a genie or 2 down and start questing with them, they can't do the damage themselves to get Rapunzel draw, so they can kind of run out of fuel, I think is the idea.
Alright, good luck, have fun.
Yeah, good luck. Alright, good luck.
Luck. Start off by inking Clairby. Hey.
Alright, well, I already don't know what I'm playing against.
Yes.
Blue, yellow, okay. Draw. I'm gonna ink a fox and pass.
Draw. Quest for 2.
No one drop here is
Basic
unfortunate.
trigger. Okay. I will.
At least we have lots of foxes and crabs if we can get up
One
to curve here.
obstacle. Draw.
Please don't play Bell.
Ink Nala. Play Nala. Play Bell.
Oh goodness.
Pass.
Alright, draw. Okay, I'm gonna ink Smee. We'll do 2 for Calhoun and pass.
Draw.
Yeah, this seems like a pretty ideal opening for
Yeah.
them. 2 4 healthers, a
Wendy.
Bell, and now a ward character that quests for 2.
Quest for 3.
We're in the risk of getting run over here. At least we have.
Basic trigger.
Okay, it's Pete.
Okay. Pass.
Alright, draw. Okay, I'm gonna ink Giant Cobra for 3. We'll play Crab. I'm gonna boost Calhoun and take out Daisy.
Yeah.
I'll gain 2 and pass.
Draw.
So obviously he's gonna trade back with Bell here most likely. Yeah, not having a 1-drop is hurting though, because like a 1-drop would be able to potentially take care of this Wendy when he exerts it. Instead we're gonna have to
That's for
trade
sure.
a character into it.
Giving Nala support. She takes out Kahun. Quest for 1 with Bell. Pay 3 for Wendy. And pass.
Okay, draw. Alright, I'm gonna ink Pete.
Okay.
You have so much stuff. Okay, I'm gonna do 3 for another crab.
Okay.
We'll boost this crab. Crab's gonna take out Wendy.
Okay.
For 1, we'll do fire the cannons on Nala. And pass.
Yeah, how many cards in hand?
I have 5.
Alright, draw turn.
Yeah, at least we have fire the cannons there, so we
3
can.
for Alice.
The Alice is annoying. At least we have Fox.
Quest. Ink the band necessities and pass. 1 hand.
Okay, draw. We'll do 4 for goat, gain a lore.
Okay.
I'm gonna ink strength and pass.
Draw. Three for Alice. Quest for 2. Giving Alice Ward.
Yep.
And pass.
Okay. Draw. Okay, we'll do 4 for Genie. Draw. One for Chernobog's followers. Goat will take out Alice. And we'll pass.
Okay. Draw.
Yeah, so the Alice, I think, gains like quest for 5 if it gets up to 10 strength. So if Wendy quests gives Belle +3, Belle also would have that, so she would give 9, so that would be 10. So they could get up to like 19 here, I think.
This pass.
Okay. Draw. Okay, and then quest for 1. We'll pop Chernobog to draw. And do 4 for Rabbit, draw.
Okay.
I'm gonna ink Library. For 2, I'll play Snake, pick up Rabbit,
Okay.
draw. And then I'll quest for 3. And pass.
Draw.
Like, I think he's 1 short from winning here, so he's just trying to protect it, so I'm trying to dig for an answer. Yeah, this twin fire, not doing a lot of work here, Bill.
How many cards in hand?
I have 6.
6.
Yeah, I definitely regret inking Strength, because like we could have killed the Bell by now. Hey, there's a Twin Fire target. Let's go.
And pass.
Okay. Draw. Okay, we'll do 4 for Genie. Draw.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do 2 for Twin Fire. We'll take out Lilo, do 2 damage. I'm gonna Inksme for 1, play Diablo. And I will quest for 3. Do I want to quest more? No, I'll pass there.
Okay.
See, I'm scared that he can
One
get
Lilo?
some kind of trigger here. But we have Goat Bounce, so we do technically have lethal, which he might not realize, so we can get lethal from hand if he doesn't win this turn or deal with our board in any way. So I'm only exerting Goat because it will still gain a lore on death and it will kill whatever he runs into it.
Two for Anna. Pass.
Okay. Draw. So I'll quest for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'll do 4 for Goat and 3 for Fox to bounce Goat.
Alright, GG.
Yeah, good game.
Right, bye.
Cheers. Yeah, I feel like we should have lost that. I think if the first turn that he had his board set up, he just quested and then slapped down another character, there's a chance we never would have been able to stop him. He would have got to 19, so lucky for us. Also, that's why I didn't want to over quest and quest everything, because then he knows he has to deal with the board, not knowing that we have game in hand leads him to maybe continue to play passively there, because we're not threatening lethal. Well, Alice gives everybody support. So when when Wendy quests, she gives 3 to Belle. Oh yeah, I guess she's not giving it to Alice, so she's giving it to Belle. Yeah, so it's fine. But I think definitely the answer there is not to just never do anything while we build a wider and wider board. Well, we're on the comeback. We're 2-3 now, so the trail back to 50-50 is there. Let's see if Billco's deck can redeem itself. Hello.
Well, that's a scary map.
Well, your power line dreams are coming true.
Yes, I'm excited.
I know. Power line's my, Goofy Movie's my favorite, so it's my most requested too.
Thank you. I mean, yeah, definitely. Half cut good?
Yeah, same. I'm I'm streaming right now, just so you know.
Cool. I'm going 5.
Okay, I'm gonna do 2. Yeah, Goofy Movie, I mean, the song, the concert at the end, and like the music at the beginning is like the greatest thing from my childhood, I'm convinced, from Disney. Hey, thanks for the follow, Josh. Yeah, the perfect cast is going to be like definitely an action for sure, and then the songs will be songs, I'm sure. And they alluded that Powerline's going to be crazy strong. All right, good luck.
I do have proxies.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
I'm ready when you are.
Okay, go ahead. Oh wait, it's me. I've gone second so many times tonight. We'll ink a Chernobog, play a Chernobog, and pass.
Draw for turn. I will ink a big Robin Hood to 5 cost, and I'll pass.
Okay, draw. I'm gonna ink Crab for 2. I'll play Smee. I'll quest for 1 and pass.
Draw for turn. Holy shit. I'll ink a Strength of a Raging Fire, play a Smee, and pass.
Okay. Draw. I'll also ink a Strength for 3. I'm gonna play Library. I'll quest for 2 and pass.
Draw.
Want to try and get the Chernobog to the library for a double card draw here.
I'll ink a Robin Hood, a real one this time, not a written on a piece of paper one. I'll play a shiny Japanese Ariel, and I'll.
Oh, that's fancy.
And I whiffed, dude. Holy, why?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a Steel Song long-time player, and I'm used to that. That's just how Ariel is.
God, this sucks. Pass to you.
Okay, I'll gain 1 for library. Draw. I'm gonna pay 1 to move Chernobog to the library. I'll quest for 1 and draw 2. I'm gonna do 2 for Calhoun. I'm gonna ink Smee for 1. I'll play Mickey. And I'll quest for 2. And pass.
I'll draw for turn.
Well, you know, it's just Steel Song things. It's like, basically, you
I'll ink a Lawrence.
have the most powerful deck,
We'll
and sometimes it just doesn't
play
do
Miss
anything.
Bianca. I will do nothing else and pass, and just let you basically quest the whole game and not do anything about it.
Draw.
Feels so bad, man.
I'm gonna do 4 for Genie draw.
Whew, that's a wide board.
I'll ink Snake for 1. I'm gonna move Smee into the library, and then I will quest for 2. Quest for 1 and pass.
Draw for turn. How many cards do you have?
I have 3. Concert and Explosions know that the highlight is the father-son bonding, and also the Bigfoot dance is probably also a significant highlight of that film.
Let it go. Let it go. Do it for Ariel. Come on. Don't fucking fail me now. Don't do it. Don't. It did it. Okay, well, I'm glad I just wasted that 3 ink. 1 for Daisy Duck.
This deck is self-tilting here.
Oh, shit. I will sing Let the Storm Rage On. Is Mickey Resist 1?
Yeah, he has resist 1.
That's so cool, bro. Honestly, I gotta say that's really, really awesome, you know? It's really exciting that's like that. I'll sing it on Smee.
Sure.
I'll draw. Holy god damn it. I'm gonna ink this Ariel big 6 cost thingy person. Oh, look at Genie's over there. I totally didn't even see him. He's on the right side of the screen. I'll take out Mickey. $12, $13, $14, $15, $16. That's really cool. I'm gonna pass. No, I'm gonna quest for 2.
Okay. Gain 1, draw.
Sometimes it just don't go your way.
Alright, Calhoun will take out Ariel. Gain 2. I'll do 1 for Fire the Cannons on Smee. Do 4 for Rabbit, draw. I'm gonna ink Snake, and I will quest for 2. And pass.
Okay, I'll drop a turn. Holy shit. And I'm gonna just, goddamn it, sing Whole New World. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can I do anything now that I have 18 songs in my hand? And 1 singer. 18 songs and 1 singer. You gotta love it. It's not even 18 songs. It's like literally 2 songs.
Well, we've got Goat and Cobra here, so I guess we can just win and get this over with.
I'm gonna have to hard cast Zeus on the Genie.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna have to take out Calhoun with this nice Bianca lady. Come on, where's the 3? And then I will ink World's Greatest Criminal Mind and pay 2 for a Troubadour. Did I just play this?
No, you played that earlier.
Yeah, let's start questing. Maybe it's a good time to start questing. Nope, that's game. Pass 2.
Okay, draw. Yeah, so I gain 1, 2, and then I also just can play Cobra and discard.
Woo, dude, that was nice, bro. Next time, I think one thing I'll do differently is I will take out your Smee with my Smee right at the beginning. Yeah, that's a favorable trade, I think, that early.
Yeah, I think going second, it makes sense.
Yep.
Alright, good luck in the rest of them.
Oh, dude, thanks, man. I'm going to win the rest of these tonight.
Yeah, not exactly the most organized game. So yeah, I think I did miss maybe the second damage on Smee, and then yeah, I just didn't care about the Mickey damage. I just wanted to burn the game and win. Hey, don't wish that on me. I want to keep this a fun and enjoyable space for everyone. So we're 3-3, so the comeback is on, Bill. We're no longer 1-3. I mean, the Ruby Amethyst Evasives, I think, are still pretty good, but definitely it's better with Sharks. Shark is OP. Yeah, I mean, the Ruby Amethyst having access to B prep makes it good. It means that you can beat a lot of other purple decks. Hello.
Hi, hey, how you doing?
Good, you?
Good.
I'm streaming
Just
right
getting
now, just so
started.
you know.
Oh, all good. Hope I don't embarrass myself.
Oh, you'll be fine. I usually do all the embarrassing on myself, so it takes the pressure off. You good with half cut?
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, Expedition 33 is really nice. I really like it. I'm gonna put 2 back.
Okay. I'm gonna... Number 2 as well.
All right, good luck.
Good luck. Good luck to me indeed. All right, let's go. Let's go ink a snake and play a Chernobog. Pass.
Okay, draw. I think I will ink a snake and play Diablo and pass.
Should have played a Chernobog.
If I had one.
Ready, set, draw for turn.
So I did get a face cam set up. This is my first time trying to use it, so you can see that I am actually a human, maybe.
And I will play out of order. Diablo. I will quest for 1 and pass.
Alright, draw. I'm gonna ink a goat. For 2, we'll play Calhoun and pass.
Alright, ready.
You guys gonna make me blush?
Draw for turn.
You like the lights?
This is my
Yes, very millennial or
match
Zoomer
against
of me
Amethyst
to
Steel
have
today. Like,
LEDs.
it's crazy. Alright, Calhoun. How do I do? Alright, I'm gonna request Chernobog 1. Trigger, banish, draw. Ink Giant Cobra. Pay 3 for a Giant Cobra. Discard Helga. Gain 2. And I will quest for 2. And pass.
Okay, draw. I'm gonna ink Chernobog's followers. You just want to kill my Calhoun with that Cobra. I'm gonna quest for 1 with Diablo. For 3, I'll play Fox. Pick him up. We'll take out one of your Diablos.
Banish, trigger, draw.
And I'll pass there.
Okay. Ready. Set. Draw for turn.
Might be able to sing strength here and take care of some stuff. Yeah, we're running 3 copies of Doc in this deck.
Okay. I'll go 2. So this is my family. Gain 1 lore. Draw a card.
Oh, so he seems to be playing a bit of a burn list. If he's running This Is My Family, he probably also has Gathering Knowledge and that kind of stuff. So we'll make sure we try and fight back with our Pete.
I will ink a snake.
If you ever draw a Pete,
2. Play a Smee.
don't sing strength, please.
Quest for 2
Nice.
and pass.
Okay. Draw.
Oh, that did not pass. There we go.
No worries. For 1, I'm going to play Chernobog's Followers. I'm going to Ink Diablo. For 3, we'll do Strength. Take out Smee.
Okay.
Fox will trade into Giant Cobra.
Mhm.
Calhoun will take out the Diablo. I'll gain 2 lore.
Banish trigger, draw a card.
And pass.
Alright, ready. Turn. 2 for Helga, 1 for Chernobog, 1 for Chernobog, and pass.
Okay. Draw. Okay, I'll do 4 for Genie, draw a card. Quest for 1. I'll banish to draw.
I'm assuming you're muted for your stream, but I can't
my,
what you're doing.
my bad. So I quested and popped Chernobog
Yeah.
to draw. I'm going to ink Giant Cobra and pass.
Right. Ready. Set. Draw for turn. Ooh.
One thing I didn't realize before I started streaming is how many different mute buttons exist. There's like a mute button in the client, there's a mute button on my mic, there's a mute button on the stream. And sometimes I click one and not the other, and then I unclick the wrong one.
Quest 1. Trigger. Banish. Draw. Just 1 more.
Having Elsa here is nice. We're going to be able to actually fight back against some of his unexerted characters when he plays them and get some Calhoun value, hopefully.
Trigger banish. 1 more, draw a card. We're gonna do 1.
Hey, DB Sharksy.
Then
So for anyone who's just joined, we're streaming a Purple Steel deck list of my friend that he won a set championship on the
3.
weekend. So we're just trying it out, see how it goes.
Attack. You're gonna pass.
Okay, draw. We'll do 4 for Genie, draw. Gonna ink Crab. Genie's gonna sing Strength, we'll take out Fox. And then I'll quest for 1 and pass.
Alright. Ready.
Yeah, I think Purple Steel has been a good deck for a while. There's lots of different ways you can build it. You can build it like mid-range, or you can build it more aggressive, or somewhere between the aggressive and the mid-range end.
3. Friends. Draw 2.
Well, at least he's kind of taking a turn off here, so we're going to be able to catch up a bit on board. On lore, we're ahead on board.
I'm gonna ink a broom. Play Helga. And pass.
Okay. Draw. We'll do 5 for Elsa, exert Helga, and then Elsa will hit her, and then Calhoun will finish off, so I gain 2. Quest for 4. And I will ink a library and pass.
Ready. Turn.
The deck list is posted on my Dreamborn page, so there should be a link on my profile on YouTube there to my Dreamborn creator page. All my deck lists are there. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna win this one. We got way too much on board, and we can gain from hand here. Whatever I draw, I could just discard with Cobra, and then I can dock into more. I have 2 cards. So we can quest up to 17 if he doesn't do anything there. Bald. No, Roger, you got the market cornered on that one.
What am I doing? Ink goat.
I have too much
2
hair.
for
I
me.
need a haircut.
And we'll go 2 and 2, gathering knowledge and wisdom. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 card in hand, pass. I hope you don't have giant cobra.
Draw. Okay, so I can quest for 6 to go to 17. I'll do 4 for goat, go to 18, and then 3 for cobra, discard dock to go to 20.
This guy.
I top decked the goat, so I was lucky.
Yeah, I was Chromacon next. I would have got friends, then I would have played friends, and I wouldn't have had anything to discard.
Gotcha.
Drats. Wouldn't have won anyways.
All right, well, good game. It was close.
Oh no, I would have got 2 cards. Okay, yeah, that was really close.
Yeah.
That was shit. That was good.
All right.
Thanks, man.
GG.
Yeah, see ya.
Yeah, so the deck list is there. A good replacement for Doc. I mean, you can run the other draw cards, like you could play rabbits or genies to kind of make up for a little bit of extra card draw. But unfortunately, Doc is really good, which is why he's expensive, and he's very cheap to like bounce and replay. So that's why he's good in those lists. Yeah, we really snuck that game out. I mean, I think we would have played Doc, and we'd have to see what our next cards would be, because we may have been able to answer his Smee anyway. But he was running like a full aggro list, kind of similar to the one that we played earlier that we lost to, because he was running like the Chromacons and the Gathering Knowledge. But that's why he kind of ran out of gas in the middle there when he couldn't play more characters. He took a turn off to draw, and then suddenly our board was there. So the main thing is when you think that your opponent's playing like an aggro version and they're going to go really fast, is that you need to like contest board as much as possible. So sometimes you have to do inefficient trades just to keep their lore total down, because you don't know how much like burst from hand they're going to have. So you want to keep them out of that danger zone as much as possible. And really, like Purple Steel, the danger zone starts at like 13 or 12 lore, where you don't know how much faster they can actually go from there, where like a lot of decks you don't have to worry till they're at like 17 or 18. But with the Cobra and the Goat Bounce and Gathering Knowledge, as you saw, we were able to close out a game by getting a lot of extra lore right there. So we're now going positive, so Bill's list is starting to pull it together. We got the positive win rate. Hello again.
Hello again.
It's the rematch.
Yeah. I did switch decks.
Okay. I'm still playing the
So-
same one, so you got some free info.
Alright. This one probably won't be too surprising. I'll just start to see it going. Alright. Oh, what the heck did I do it? You know what? I am gonna play the last deck. I wanna try that again.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Alright, that's good. That was a good matchup. I want to try it again. Let's see. What a shuffle.
I'm gonna put 3 back.
Okay.
Well, I guess we're just gonna flood the board with Chernobog's followers this game.
We go 4.
Yeah, last game that Calhoun put in a lot of work too. It had some favorable trades, and I was just getting our lower total up as we controlled board, so it felt good there. I really like Calhoun. Her stock's gone down a bit only because of the amount of evasives that have been being played, but I really like her card design. I think she's still an excellent 2-drop.
Ready when you are.
Alright, good luck.
Same to you. Ooh.
I will ink a snake, and I'll play Chernobog's followers and pass.
Drop turn. Okay, yes. We're going to ink Dolores. And we are going to play a Maleficent.
Yeah, so in this case I don't even have to banish the Chernobog, because he's not going to challenge it with that draw. I'm going to ink Smee for 2, play 2 more Chernobog's followers, and I'll quest for 1, and pass.
Ready, set, drop turn.
So next turn we can decide how many we want to pop, and then we could also do like a Fox, although maybe he's going to like...
One for
sneak.
Diablo, one for Fairy Ship.
Oh, Fairy Ship has entered the chat.
Quest for 2. Pass.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna quest for 1, and I'll banish Chernobog to draw. For 1, Diablo. I'm gonna quest for 1. I'm not gonna banish it. I'm gonna pay 3 for Fox. We'll pick up and we'll take out the Fairy Ship. And then this Chernobog will trade with Maleficent. And we'll pass there.
Ready, set, drop turn.
So now we have good tempo into a Genie here. He could maybe crab Diablo into Fox. Would be pretty good for him, but I don't know how many crabs he's running with like a full burn list. He'd probably be playing White Rose in that slot instead, possibly.
2 for Helga, 1 for Fairy Ship. Quest for 1.
Playing a Fairy Ship here is kind of crazy. Maybe doesn't have a better play. Alright, draw. We'll ink Chernobog's followers for 4. We'll do Genie, draw. We'll take out the Fairy Ship. And pass.
Ready, set,
Yeah, the good thing is the Helga can only trade into the Fox. It can't kill here, so still a good position. He's obviously either going to do the trade or he's not going to exert it because then it just dies for free. It's like as bad as a ferry ship. Yeah, I mean, there's an argument. I think that he's playing the 1-drop that quests for 2 to quest with it. So in my mind, he's not trading and he didn't trade, but I can see an argument to trade because like his deck is smaller. If we go over him, then he's just not going to ever even be a threat here. But he may also just not be able to keep up.
Goat. Quest for 1. Pass.
Okay. Draw. Alright, we'll do 4 for another genie. Draw. I'm gonna ink Fox. Fox will take out Diablo. And then I'll quest for 2 with Genie. And pass.
Trigger. Draw a card.
Yep.
Ready. Set. Draw for turn.
Yeah, and Helga is good into a lot of evasives, but she can't kill a Genie on her own. So that Helga's kind of just doing nothing here. We can play another Genie, and then Fox could sing Strength and get her off the board if we want to. We'll see if he presents any other better targets, but I already feel like this game is over. That I'll be very surprised if there's cards that he can play with a smaller deck that come back from this board state.
Giant Cobra.
When he's not like far ahead on lower. Last time he was at like 11 when we were at 5.
Genie. 3.
And this time we're ahead. And we're just going to keep questing with Genie unless it makes sense to like kill something.
3 for Fox. Back.
Because like, yeah, he can trade Foxes here. And we still just are going to quest
Trade
it
your
with Genies.
Fox.
Play another Genie. Like the Genies are just going to win this game.
And I'll replay Helga Sinclair. Pass.
Okay. Draw. Okay, I'll do 4 for another Genie. That's all I'm drawing. Draw. 1. So we'll play Genie, play Diablo. The damaged Genie is going to sing Strength, take out your Helga. I'm going to ink Crab. And then I'll quest for 4 and pass. Yeah, I think you could easily just like go up or down a Genie or a dog. Like a lot of these spots are flexible. It's like you take out one card draw, put another card draw in. Maybe it's similar. It's maybe not quite as good. Maybe it's better. It just kind of depends on the matchup. Okay. Draw. Okay, I'll do 3 for Pete. Gonna ink Strength. For 2, I'll play Doc. I don't have any cards, so I'll just draw 2. Then I'll quest for 7. And for 1, we'll play a Mickey and pass. You're muted if you didn't know.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No worries.
Man, yeah, this went worse than last game.
Yeah, I really tempoed out this game.
Yeah, that's GG. I got nothing. I have 21 drops in this deck, and I got 4 of them over the course of the game. That is insane.
Yeah, you had a slow start, and I went like the triple 1-drop too, so.
It just was not flowing. What the heck? All right. Well, hey, maybe I'll see you again later today.
Yeah. Have a good evening.
You too. Oh, where's my mouse?
right, 5 and 3. We're getting there. So for anyone who is just joining up on the stream, we're testing out decks that won set champs locally in my area. So there was a handful of set champs last weekend, and each night I've been playing a different deck to see how they do. So tonight we're playing my friend Bill's Purple Steel deck. Right now we're 5 and 3. We had kind of a rocky start, but we've turned it around. So the deck is not too bad, I guess. My thoughts on it are improving. No, I'm just kidding. It's a good deck, so see what we get paired up against next. The games with this deck at least go pretty fast, so we're gonna get more games done than some of the other decks that we've played.
Hello.
Hey, we're back.
Yeah. How's your streams getting on?
Pretty good. Right now we're 5 and 3, so I'm ready to lose to your deck again.
I think we played like 2 days ago as well, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, I was playing a different deck.
Ruby Amethyst you were playing with Maui.
Yeah, and that's even worse into that deck because it's way slower.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phoenix, not too bad, I guess. It's the official review. It's like in The Simpsons, it's the crusty seal of approval. It's not just good, it's good enough.
5 for me.
Okay. I'm going to do 3.
Okay.
Yes, it embiggens the spirit.
Right. Good luck. Ink Great Stone, Dragon, pay 1 for Popsicle, draw, pass.
Okay. Draw for turn. I'm going to Ink Strength for 1, play Chernobog's Followers, and pass.
Draw.
So our only hope here is to just go faster than him, so I'm trying to prioritize the burn cards.
Ink Dragon, 2 for Sapphire Coil, play Bell, up in the Popsicle, pass.
Of course he has the belt. Alright, draw. Okay. We'll Ink Library. We'll do... Actually, let's Quest for 1. I'll banish to draw.
Yep.
We'll do 1 for Diablo and pass.
Okay. Draw.
Yeah, would have been nice to have a Smee here, but we can at least establish a Cobra on the next turn.
Ink the Queen to play the Queen and pass.
Okay, draw. And I Ink Diablo for 3. Play Cobra. I'm gonna discard Library to gain 2 lore.
Nice.
And I'll Quest for 1 and pass.
Okay. Draw for turn.
Cobra might make him think twice about the Queen, or at least we should be able to kill it. Unless he's running Brawl and can like coil and Brawl the Cobra.
Yeah, we'll tap the Queen for ability.
But things will be okay until he gets the workshops going. Like that's when the deck goes really fast.
Get
and
Sapphire Coil.
we start to lose it.
Bell, take out Diablo.
Yep, I'll draw. Okay, draw a card.
We're going to Ink Scrooge, give -4 to Cobra, pay 3 for CC on Cobra, and pass.
Yeah, that hurts. Draw. we'll do 3 for Cobra. I'm going to discard Genie to gain 2.
Yep.
I will Ink Goat for 1, play Diablo, and pass.
Draw. How many cards in hand?
I have 2.
2. Okay, cool. We will tap the queen for her ability. Whiff on that.
Yeah, getting double coil there, very convenient, because I thought we weren't going to lose the giant Cobra, but we can keep just slapping Cobras down here.
I think the
till
Raya
we
give
run out of
minus
resources.
minus 4 on Cobra.
Yep.
Pay 3 to brawl the Cobra.
Okay.
Quest for 2. And pass.
Yeah, this is not going well. Draw. Quest for 1.
Mm-hmm.
For 3, I'll play Fox, pick up Diablo. Fox will take Queen.
Yep.
For 1, we'll replay Diablo and pass.
Draw.
He still doesn't have a workshop yet, though, so he might
Ink Sail.
run out of resources.
6 for Tamatoa. Bring back Popsicle to my hand. Quest for 1. Pass.
Okay, draw. Okay, for 3, play Cobra. I'm going to discard Fox to gain 2. Quest
Yep.
for 1 and pass. I have 1 card.
Thank you. Pay 1 for Popsicle, draw. Cece will take out Diablo.
Yeah, I'll draw.
Quest for 2. Play Sapphire Coil for 3. 3. Play a Bell. And pass.
Okay, draw. We'll do 3 for Crab. We'll boost Cobra and trade with Tamatoa.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll pass.
Draw.
I just have to take away the free item play, I think. Though it feels bad.
4 for
but
Raya.
It's only 1 lore.
Quest for 3. Pass.
Draw. I'm gonna Ink Mickey. We'll do
Mm-hmm.
2 for Calhoun.
Yep.
2 for Doc. I have 0 cards, so I'll draw 2.
Nice.
And I will. And I'll pass.
Okay. Draw.
I don't want to quest the crab there, because if I do, he just inks and coils it
3
down
from
to
Mace's Workshop.
nothing, and then he just kills it, so nothing I can really do there.
Quest 1. Pass.
With the Elsa, we can get a good value play here, though. Alright. Okay, we'll do 5 for Elsa, tap Raya. Raya, I'll take with Calhoun, gain 2 lore.
Mm-hmm.
Elsa will take out Sisu.
Yep.
And Crab will sing Strength, take out a Bell,
Damn, it's a good tap.
and pass. I have 1 card.
Sure.
So he's struggling on resources here, so we want to try and control the board. If he can't ink, then he's got to
Trade with Crab.
which is nice. We're in a position we might be able to pull this
Pass.
out, because I got Doc bounce now. Draw. quest for 2. For 2, I'll play Snake, pick up Dock, and I will pass.
Draw.
I don't want to throw the goat away here, so
2 sail.
hopefully
Draw.
we can just ink and play into it. But I was also worried he might like ink B prep, and then we lose the Dock.
3 brawl Elsa. And pass.
Okay, draw. Okay, 4 for goat, gain 1, quest for 1, and pass.
Draw. Pass. Ugh.
Yeah, you didn't get
Come
your
on.
workshop online in time this game. Draw.
No. That Doc was a big one as well.
We'll play the Elsa, quest for 2, and pass.
Draw. Yeah. Your game.
Alright, GG.
GG's. Yeah, I kind of ran out of steam a little bit.
Yeah, in the other games that we played, you got the workshop online, and then it's like every time you play an item, you just like have a million cards, so...
The only thing I could have come back is if I got like Popsicle like a couple turns before, and then I could have drawn into some nice cards, but I drew into like Lucky Dime and then Sisu, so I was like, okay. With 16, I was like, yeah, that's me done.
Yeah. Alright, well, good game.
Anyway, GG's. Good game.
Alright, well, we pulled that one out, so we're 6-3. Yeah, earlier he had too much card draw, we couldn't get to the finish, and he kept wiping the board. That game, we went faster, he didn't get as much card draw, so he didn't high roll, although killing all of my giant cobras that easily was still pretty good, but we still managed to win. So... yeah, it was worth it just to like sack the genie and anything that would die to like the brawl and that like cheap removal there, and exchange for like more speed to like burn the game out faster. Seemed like that made the most sense in that situation, so it worked.
Hello again.
I guess we're gonna finish the best of 3.
Yeah. Must not be anyone on at the time.
Yeah.
You still streaming?
Yeah.
Nice. Alright.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Dotfew.
Decision.
Hey, I'm glad you like the YouTube channel.
4.
Yeah, I've been putting out videos on YouTube for a while, so if anybody who's in the chat doesn't follow my YouTube, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers on there, so if you could click the link to my YouTube channel and subscribe, that would also be a huge help. Yeah, we're getting the best of 3. He won the first game. It was like our first or second matchup of the night, and now we won the second one. Now he's on the play, so we'll see how it goes. Gotta pray
Good
for
luck.
no workshop. Yeah, good luck.
Ink Vitalisphere to play Vitalisphere pass.
Okay, draw. I'm gonna ink Fox for 1 and play Turnabox Followers and pass. And pass.
Cool. Draw.
Yeah, I really like that Blurple deck. That was like one of my first kind of big videos too, that like really started to get views on
Queen.
there.
2 for Sapphire Coil and pass.
Okay. Alright, draw. I'm gonna ink Chernobog's Followers for 2. We'll play 2 Diablos and I'll quest.
Yep.
Do I want to banish here? No, I'll leave it. Pass.
Okay. Draw.
There's a chance he does Sisu here, but also if he spends his whole turn just removing the Chernobog's Followers, not the end.
How many in hand?
I have 4. Because what I don't want is to give him a free turn to establish the queen or to establish a workshop.
Ink the queen. Give -2 to Chernobog. Sisu Chernobog.
Yep.
And pass.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna ink Elsa for 3. Play Giant Cobra. I'm going to discard. Which card do I want to get rid of here? I'm gonna discard a goat to gain 2.
Yep.
And then I'll quest for 2. And pass.
Draw.
Kind of want to keep my card draw options here.
Pay 1 for Popsicle. Draw.
We'll give up 1 goat. I don't want to give up too much burn though, because that's going to be our way
2.
to win.
Sapphire Coil. Yeah. Tap off. I don't even know what I was thinking about that. Tap off 4 to play Scrooge for free.
Yeah, I was going to say it's free.
Yeah. Get a Popsicle from that. Ink Scrooge. Pay 1 for Popsicle.
Well, that's
draw.
awesome that you got top 8 with it.
Sisu. How many cards in hand now?
I have 2.
2 cards in hand. Quest for 1. Pass.
Okay. Draw. I'm going to ink goat for 4. We'll play rabbit, draw. And then I will quest for 2.
Yep.
And pass.
Draw.
Don't want to exert the Cobra because he's got the double coil. He just kills it for free with Scrooge. We want
2
to
for sale.
hopefully get our chance to trade the Cobra into his Scrooge, perhaps.
Ink Great Stone Dragon.
But I don't care if he trades into the Diablos, the card draw. Would be
Quest
fine.
for 1. Pass.
Okay. Draw. Okay, I'll quest for 4.
Yeah.
And pass. I assume he's
Draw.
gonna ink and Sisu the whole board away, so I'm not committing
How
any
many
more
hand?
characters. I have 3.
3. Gonna draw
The fact that
3
he wasn't
cards.
challenging the Diablos is kind of a tell that he's got plans for the board wipe. Otherwise, he'd be challenging them just to slow me down, because the Sisu's only questing for 1.
Ink Tomato, give -4 to Cobra, 6 to shift.
Yep. I'll draw 3 cards.
Yeah, that's quite a lot of cards. Quest for 3 and pass.
Okay. Draw for turn. Okay, I'll do 3 for Cobra. I'll discard Calhoun to gain 2.
Yep.
I'm gonna ink Smee, and I'll pay 2 to play Smee.
Yep.
And pass.
Draw.
I'm not tossing the Twin Fire here, because if he plays
5 for
another
Melon's card
Sisu or
bag.
something, we might actually
Pop Popsicle to heal.
want to play
Pay
it.
1 for
We'll
Melon's
see.
card bag to bring back Popsicle to hand.
We'll see. The Calhoun's basically going to be useless in this matchup, though, so I definitely think that there's a potential for Twin Fire. There's no potential for Calhoun in this board state. Good thing is now he's like tempted not to exert his Sisu. Hey, Jesse. Yeah, we're on camera tonight.
Pass.
All right, draw. Okay, we'll do 4 for goat, gain a lore. Quest for 2.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll pass there.
Draw. How many in hand now?
I have 3.
3 in hand. Pay 1 for pub school.
Hey,
Draw.
thanks, man. It's a little annoying
Pink
that
bell.
we're like double docked here.
Give Smee -2 attack.
Yep.
Scrooge will take Smee out, and then I'll pop the pub school to heal it.
Yep.
Then pay 1 for Merlin's card back to ring, back to pub school. Then pay 1 for pub school. Draw.
Again, it's fortunate he doesn't have workshop, so he's not getting like extra cards, but like the carpet bag alone is getting in a lot of value with his popsicle. But I'm forcing him to
Sing B prep.
do that is fine too. Okay, I'll gain 1 for the goat.
Yeah.
He's probably scared of goat bounce there if he's wiping the board.
And then 3 fishbone and pass.
Okay, draw. Okay, we'll do 3 for library, 2
Yep.
for dock. I'm not gonna dump my hand, and I'll pass there.
You sure?
I have
Draw.
2 cards left.
Okay.
He might not have good answers for the library here, which would be nice. Gets us up to 18, and then we hit another Cobra or a Goat. We could close this
5 for
out.
Maui.
Oh.
Pay 1. Pop Vitalis figure. Russian Challenger 2. Take out the library.
Well, the dream is no more.
We'll then pop Popsicle to heal it. We'll pay 1. Merlin's card back to bring back Popsicle. We'll then tap Fishbone. Then pay 1 for Popsicle. Draw. And pass.
Okay, draw. Alright, we'll do 2 for Calhoun.
Yep.
2 for a dock. I'm going to discard my hand, which is a Twin Fire, to draw 2.
Okay.
Quest for 1.
Yep.
I'm going to Ink Crab.
Mm-hmm.
For 2, I'll play Snake, pick up dock, and
Yep.
pass. I have 1 card.
Draw.
Well,
Which is that cheeky little duck.
keeping the resources
Pay 1
alive
Popsicle.
here.
Draw. Pop Popsicle.
All we got to do is
Pay
hit
1
into
for Merlin's
some
card
bird.
back. Bring the Popsicle back. Oof. Then I'll pay 1 for Popsicle. Draw.
So I mean, this is a good use case of the dock as
Yeah.
like an
Don't
excellent
think
card
much I
draw
can
option
do.
here.
2 Sapphire Coil. Why not? We'll think a brawl. Pay 4 for Raya. Yeah. And GG's.
All right, GG. Yeah, again, you didn't get a workshop.
No, unfortunately not. I think I did. Yeah, because I didn't get belted one either. I think I can't like present my board like and kind of contest it.
Yeah, exactly.
Those Cobras are good. Like damn.
Yeah, I learned from the first matchup to just like completely prioritize like dumping my hand with Cobras and like trying to get card draw some other way instead of like managing my resources. It's just to like try and go as fast as possible.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you wait too long, then I'll be like 20 items on board. Lucky diamond.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, good game.
Good game.
Yep, cheers.
GG's.
All right, so we're finishing the night 7-3 with the deck, so it did really well. We managed to get 2 games off of a deck that we lost to earlier in the night with it, so in a way, like, you know, we lost 3, but we redeemed ourselves on one of those, which is good. I think that overall, Purple Steel is definitely a viable color if you want to run that for set champs. You can run it like mid-range, you can run it aggro. Bill calls this deck aggro-ish, so it's got some aggro elements, but it's not full aggro, because full aggro gets rid of more removal and bigger characters in exchange for like the Gathering Knowledge and Wisdom, which is something that we saw in a couple matchups earlier. We beat one more aggro build twice, and then we lost to one aggro deck earlier where she just had like every burn card all the way right up to the end. But yeah, Purple Steel's good. Roger says Zan proved Jafar is better. Jafar, I think, is like good in some matchups, but there's some decks that just like easily go under it. And it's like kind of high rolly. You could sometimes just like Purple Steel mid-range, but sometimes you can get the wheel combos off. But one thing about Jafar is that as soon as you play a Jafar, everybody spends their entire game plan as like just remove the small Jafars every turn. Yeah, I agree. I think that Jafar is probably like better as a surprise than it is as like a meta deck, because then people just like tech around it, or it's a really easy deck to like know the game plan of and then play around that too is the thing. And yeah, our local meta has a lot of Steel Song. I played Steel Song in both set champs that I played on last weekend, and I went undefeated in Swiss with it. So it's like, if you think there's going to be a lot of Steel Song, very hard to keep your Jafars on the board and to play from there. So I'm going to end the stream in a moment. Thanks for everyone who checked it out. On Wednesdays, Survivor's on, so I got to end the stream a bit earlier to get ready to watch Survivor. Thanks for the follow, DB Sharksy. Yeah, anybody who's watching, if you're not following, if you want to smash the follow button, or if you're watching on the YouTube stream, subscribe to my channel. I still put out videos every week. I try to do it weekly, and I'll be still putting out content in that way, but I've started live streaming, and I do like the live stream. Tonight's the first night that I'm trying out the face cam. I didn't have a face cam until recently, so now you all have to stare at my ugly face while you watch me play Lorcana. But thanks everyone, and happy playing.